So this is an interesting video. It's the first one of this kind we've done. Basically what we're doing is we're driving out to check out some property, and this is the type of property that, you know, we would see preppers, homesteaders, um, folks who visit the Patriot Relocation Network, anybody who really wants to get out on their own. This is the kind of property that they would be looking for. So this first view is just us driving into the property. It was about 2 miles down a very well maintained gravel road, and enjoy the show. So the property starts, it's 28-acre parcel. It starts right at the other side of that bridge down at the bottom. You see that beautiful, gorgeous bluff up there? That's part of this property. It's absolutely incredibly beautiful. And we just walked it. And up on the top of that bluff is beautiful place to build homes, clearings. It's absolutely amazing. So you're about 2.5 miles on this pretty nice gravel coming in off of the highway. And then this is the property right here. So here's your creek. And then here's your road into the property. So it is a very steep cliffside here. So let's see where the road takes us. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. That water is beautiful. All right, so we can't get up there from this little roadway. So, heading back. Okay, so we're going back up from the creek, up the hill, to the access road to the top of the property. It is really gorgeous. If you want seclusion and ease of defense, this is a good property, I think. So nobody's been out here for about a year, so it's pretty grown up and over. We're gonna have to take it slow because we're not in a pickup. And this is gorgeous though. I think it's gonna be worth it by the time we get up here to the top. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. So this is all buildable area up here. So here's your bluff. And then right, you know, at the bottom of that bluff is the creek. So it's pretty nice. Just gonna walk up here and see if we can get a shot of the creek.
This is totally defensible.
This is really lovely. So now that the more we walk it, the more I see how much usable space there is. And we are back here a bit in the woods. Oh, this is gorgeous. And it looks like if we walk to the edge over here to the right, we could probably see down at the creek now. This is really beautiful. That's the creek. That's the other side of the creek.
Take down 4 trees, you have a completely unobstructed view.
Yeah, my husband just said if you take down these 4 trees over here, you'd have a great unobstructed view of the water. Why do you like this property, Rand?
Because it's on top of a ridge. And if you pan out and look, the ridge line runs all the way around. This is the end of the ridge. And then there's the other end of the ridge over here. So you're on the point. So you got 3, and it's steep. I mean, it's no joke.
Yeah, on this side, it's actually a bluff. Like it's a probably 50, 70 foot bluff drop down to the water.
Like, I love this property because it's completely defensible. I mean, first of all, we're a good mile in, right? We're a mile in from where we parked our car. So the access road is a mile back. If you plant your house here, or whatever you want to build, your yurt or whatever, like, you're completely defensible on 3 sides. You can put up natural barriers, blackberry bushes, briar patches, whatever grows on the edge of this ridge, and you have a naturally defensible location. The river is right down the ridge, which is accessed through a road, but you've got the road access is like 3 miles away. So but you have access to fresh fish. It's a wet creek, so it stays wet all year long.
Yep, year round.
So you got fresh fish.
What do you think? You'd see any signs of deer or anything like that up here?
Yeah, there's fresh deer sign all over the place. Tons of wildlife, squirrels, and I like it.
What about all this timber? Is this decent timber?
Yeah, there's a lot of oak, a lot of hardwood stuff. So, you know, you got wood to burn, wood to clear. It's a good piece of property. Great for pepper.
We have access to tons of property like this. So if you are ready to get out on your own and you're looking for raw land, we can certainly help you because there is tons of this. No restrictions up here as to type of building. You could put a yurt, you could put a mobile, you could put an RV, you could live in a tent if you wanted to. Absolutely no building restrictions. Power is close. There is no septic on this piece of land, but of course you can have that put in. Here's something kind of exciting for me because of the business that we're in. Like, we actually have cell service. We're 20, 30 miles from the nearest town of any size to speak of. And we got cell service, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And even though we're on so most of this stuff is granite or limestone in the Ozarks. And we're on a bluff that's all rock. But the nice thing is the ground up here, it's soft. So you could put in a garden here. I'm not on rock. So you can grow.
And a lot of folks here, like, even if they are just, 2 inches of dirt on top of limestone, they just do raised beds. Beautiful growing seasons here.
Yeah, cinder block raised bed garden. That way your cinder blocks don't rot out from you and the termites don't get into it. And a couple feet of dirt, you can grow anything you want.
All around us, it's hard to see through the trees, but there's open pasture across the creek. All around us are cattle farmers, hay fields, plenty of access to that kind of stuff. So if you wanted to have a cow and some goats and that kind of stuff, you're not going to have any trouble getting food for them. Feed them and they'll feed you. Welcome to the Ozarks.